I'd like to start with my parents, of course. Former Congressman Bernie Vergara, and my mom, Architect Gloria Vergara. My children, Carlo, Isabel and Mikhail, Zachary, and my only apo, Mateo, who is here with me this afternoon. My siblings and their spouses, my nephews, my nieces, mga titas ko and other relatives, Tita Glo, my BTC family, Pinky, Doray, Judy, and all the BTC board and sector heads and members present this afternoon. Of course, Miss Karen Navarrete Anton. Mga punong abala, the Buesa team, Chay and Tingay, Tuay Media, Ferdy Balanag, my Glad to Serve You Baguio team, headed by my campaign manager, Attorney Neris Bayan. My employees, Attorney Rocky Balisong and his Glad to Serve You team. And our BMB loyal leaders, Benji, Manong Miles, Larry, Manong George, and my Balae here, Manong Balae Percy. My PR team, busy yung PR team. Ferdy, Mong, and Chad. Malu, Rico, and my team of vloggers in Baguio. Our barangay captains and the GB leaders, our pastors, performers, lahat ng mga Zumba dancers. And of course, special mention to Maranatha Church and the Kalipi Party List headed by Pastor Erwin, Kalinga Party List headed by Pastor Erwin Macatol. And my NPC family, and of course, my two partners has been with me since August, Eric Kelly and John Glenn Berlan. At daak taka dito'y ngarabii sa anlaang akas politiko ngam kas maysa aagserbi. Tonight is more than a campaign event. It is a gathering of hearts, a reaffirmation of our love for Baguio, and a commitment to shaping a future that is worthy of our city's rich history and great potential. I stand before you today, humbly offering myself to serve as your representative in Congress. This is not about politics. It is about service. It is about responsibility to protect what is dear to us, to ensure that Baguio continues to prosper, and to fight for a city that rightfully deserves. Ang kampanyang ito ay hindi lang tungkol sa akin. ito ay tungkol sa inyo. Sa bawat pamilyang nagsusumikap, sa bawat estudyante at kabataan na nangangarap, manggagawa, negosyante, profesional, guro, tsuper, alagad ng sining, mga solo parents, mga kababaihan, PWD, mga tanod, mga health workers, daycare workers, at higit sa lahat, mga opisyal sa barangay. Kayo po ay personal kong nakilala sa pag-iikot ko nitong mga nakaraang buwan. Sa bawat kamay na aking nakamayan, sa bawat kwento at titik ng pag-asa, doon ko lalong naramdaman kung bakit ako naririto. Ito po ay para sa inyo. Baguio is more than just a place in the map. This is our home. It is a city that raised us, that nurtured us, and shaped our values. Tonight, I pledge to you, I will do everything in my power to give back to this city what this city has given to us. Tonight is even more special because my father, former Congressman and Mayor Bernie Vergara, is here with us. Papa, you have been my greatest mentor, my strongest inspiration, and my guiding light in public service. You built more roads and infrastructure. You did not just build them, you built opportunities, you built hope, and you built a future for Baguio. You did not just lead, you served. And you did not just dream, you made things happen. It was under your leadership that Baguio saw massive infrastructure improvements, including major roads, overpasses, flyovers that decongested traffic and opened opportunities. The development of barangay halls, covered courts, and beautifully restored parks, scholarship programs, livelihood opportunities, and conversion of public schools to national high schools. Your vision for tourism and culture that anchored Baguio as a top destination. Your legacy is not just in the structures you built. It is in the lives you touch. Today, I stand before you and before our people and make this promise. I will continue your legacy. And I promise to do even more. I will fight for Baguio's rightful share of national treasure resources. I will work to make Baguio a model of a smart, sustainable, and well-developed urban city. but one that preserves cultural heritage, protect our environment, and will empower our citizens. This will be my cornerstones of progress. I will continue building a Baguio that is strong, inclusive, and ready for the future. My journey in public service began as a young leader at the age of 15. I became the Kabataan Barangay Federation President of Baguio, the Regional Federation President of Region 1, and the National Vice President of the KB National Executive Council, and became your sectoral representative, councilor representing the youth. I carried with me my battle cry, the voice of the youth with a voice. That passion brought me to the Baguio City Council in 1988, where I ranked #2 as city councilor in that elections. And later on, elevated as vice mayor. Later on, I served as chief of staff to my father, Congressman Bernie Vergara. I learned the workings of national legislation, found ways and means to fund programs for Baguio, and I built valuable relationships with national leaders. These ties I continue to hold and will use for the benefit of our city. I also serve as a representative for renewable and green energy in world summits and forums. That work led me to establish Glad to be Green, a movement promoting clean energy, sustainability, and a greener Baguio. For the past 9 years, I served as chairperson of the Baguio Tourism Council. I've had the privilege of serving the city in one of its most important sectors, tourism. It is not just about visitors. It is about people. BTC has grown into a strong and united force representing 9 major sectors of tourism and 27 subsectors, including hotels, restaurants, transportation providers, MSMEs, vendors, other accommodations, travel and tours, education, culture and the arts, media partners, event partners, wellness, and many more. We all focus on the well-being of every tourism sector, especially during the pandemic. We listened, we acted, and we supported recovery and empathy and unity. We all promoted sustainable tourism. Tourism that protects our environment, celebrates our culture, and uplifts our people. Together, we brought new life to events like an enchanting Baguio Christmas, Montañosa Film Festival, the Golden Festival, Baguio Creative Festival, and many, many more. These events are not just celebrations, They are platforms for our artists, our culture bearers, and local businesses, and for our city to shine. The BTC remains a model of collaboration between the public and private sectors. And now, I bring these lessons to Congress. Because tourism, it is not just about bringing people in. It is about bringing our people up. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present my platform of government. This is built on action, not empty promises. Number 1, infrastructure and smart urban planning. Eco-friendly infrastructure. Building and upgrading of major roads, barangay roads, bike lanes, pedestrian-friendly pathways, and sidewalks and all walkable streets. Repurposing and modernization of public buildings using green building standards, energy-efficient practices, senior and PWD friendly, such as barangay halls, livelihood and PWD senior facilities. Improvement of parks and public spaces. Of course, legacy infrastructure projects such as the completion of the circumferential road to ease traffic and improve connectivity to nearby towns. Building and rehabilitation of aging infrastructure. We will also study other modes of transportation and public transport hubs, smart city initiatives, traffic management systems, environmental compliance monitoring, smart lighting systems, the beautification and upgrade of our parks, and to build eco-tourism parks. Number 2, economic growth and livelihood for women, solo parents, PWD, and senior citizens. Number 3, tourism, culture, and heritage. I will support a sustainable tourism program in all the events of the city of Baguio. I will support programs for artists, for local creatives, and cultural workers. I will strengthen Baguio's recognition as a UNESCO Creative City for crafts and folk art through community-based programs. Let us conserve our heritage sites, our museums and art galleries, and let us encourage the creation of our public arts projects. For education and youth empowerment, let us continue the 7,128 scholars of my father. And once again, build the scholarship and support for underprivileged students. Technical vocational training for employment and entrepreneurship. Let us have a campus extension for schools, for arts and trade. Eric Kelly. Let us invest in sports facilities and cultural and sports development program. And let us support our city athletes in competitions. Number 5, I always say this in the barangay, healthcare and social services. Let us revisit the Universal Healthcare Bill, revisit the Social Pension Bill, and let us support mental health and wellness programs. Let us do socialized housing for the low-income families and informal sectors. For environment, number 6, and green development, let us find sustainable water resource to ensure a reliable water supply for all our residents. Let us push for renewable and clean energy. Let us help out in the garbage and sanitation. And let us push bills on environmental protection and sustainability, such as watershed rehabilitation and protection of the Buzol watershed conservation and the Mount Santo Tomas protection. And by all means, let us continue what we do in Glad to be Green, renewable, and clean energy programs. Number 7, let us revisit and amend the city charter for stronger local autonomy. Let us fund our barangay operations and strengthen grassroots leadership. And most importantly, transparency, digital governance, and people's participation. Let us revisit the local government code and introduce amendments so that every barangay and elected official and all appointed personnel will all be regularized. The jeepney drivers are here. Number 8, let us have a subsidy program for the jeepney modernization, which I will call the Jeepney Modernization Subsidy Act. And number 9, land rights, issues, and claims. Let us mandate a comprehensive land audit. Let us address land ownership issues and ancestral domain. Make the necessary proclamation for a classification and segregation. This would follow for ancestral claims, mining claims, military claims, DGH, PESA, and BCDA issues. And last but not the least, the City Charter Code revision. Let us revisit the City Charter Code of Baguio, recognizing the city's autonomous role in managing the affairs, finances, and development plans. Let us amend or repeal problematic sections of the Baguio City Charter, fix technical and legal inconsistencies. let us also push for the comprehensive boundaries surveys. And of course, recognize land rights and development, ancestral claims, while we recognize possible conflicting claims. Let us mandate a comprehensive land audit, protecting the existing claimants, the TSA claims, and the segregation of 13 barangays from Camp Janhay BCDA. And let us create participatory governance mechanism or genuine consultation. My glad to serve you tagline. But it's not just a tagline of personal gain or prestige. Our mission is simple but powerful. To listen, to act, and to uplift, no matter how big or small the challenge, no matter how far the reach. Because at the end of the day, I am not here for power, but for purpose. Dear friends, I cannot do this alone. I need your voice. I need your trust. I need your belief. Together, we can build a future where every Baguio citizen is empowered, included, and is proud to call this city their home. Let us honor our past. Let us rise in the present, and let us shape a better tomorrow for ourselves, our children, and for our beloved Baguio. For Congressman Gladys Vergara po, maraming salamat po. Agyaman at unay, salamat po. And I'm glad to serve you, Baguio.